Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is a very exciting video because it's a project pan update. The last time I did a makeup project pan update was 3.5 months ago. The video was posted exactly on 30th of May, so that basically means it's been like roughly 3, and by the time this video goes up it's gonna be like 3.5 months, a little bit more than that, since we've done an update. And this time I have some really exciting progress updates to share with you. Like some of these I feel like are like अगर मेरी लाइफ की हिस्ट्री लिखी जाए एंड उसमें जो हाईलाइट्स हो, that kind of moments, I feel like that's what I have to share with you today. Like some of these updates are so freaking exciting to share that I cannot wait to dive right into them and share all of that with you. So let's jump right into it. Now, starting with first, I'm gonna save like some of the really exciting updates for a little bit later, but let me quickly take you through some not very exciting updates. So I have this lipstick right here from Lakme, and also the Flower Beauty liquid lipstick. So this is a combo that I've been wearing a lot. I have worn this a lot, I would say, earlier, since the past maybe like 1 month or so, 1.5 month I want to say. I haven't worn it as much. I feel like the entire month of June I spent like trying and testing out a bunch of different stuff that I already have in my collection, and this fell like it was like a backseat wala situation. So in April, May, I think I use these a lot, and whatever progress I have is because of that. So bullet lipstick में इतना ही बचा है अभी, and I know when you look at it कि इतना ही बचा है, it's like अरे ये तो अभी ख़त्म हो जाएगा, but no, bullet lipsticks take a long time to use. So even though I've actually used a lot of this, I still have a long way to go. Whereas the liquid lipstick, I'm a little bit confused because I can see like indentations. Like I don't know if you can see, but there is one here, there is one here where you can actually see that it's empty. And beach mein when I was using this, I was not able to get a lot of product out, and then I kept it aside. I started using some other liquid lipsticks and just lipsticks in general, and then recently when I used this again on one particular day, I was like अरे इसके अंदर तो बहुत product है. So I'm confused कि इसमें actually कितना है. That's the problem with liquid lipsticks, is that you're not able to figure that out. So yeah, this we have made decent progress on, but not enough where we have met our goal, because my goal with the bullet lipstick was to completely use it up, and then the liquid lipstick I thought कि eventually अपने आप से ख़त्म हो ही जाएगा, but वो नहीं हुआ. So that was like a decent update, I want to say. There are 2 products that I actually decided to declutter while I was using them. One of them was actually both of them are lip products. One is the K Beauty lip crayon in the shade Faux Pas. Now what ended up happening with this one is that I don't know if I think it's a formulation ka problem. The K Beauty lip crayons basically dry up, and this particular shade that I had, Faux Pas, already had broken from the bottom, तो वो टूटा हुआ था जिसको मैं यूज़ करी थी जैसे तैसे, but then it dried up, like it's like a stick. It is so solid कि I have to like really go in on my lips to like get any product or pigment out of it, and it had dried up as well. So it had become very hard and it had dried up. So for that reason, this one I was like, ठीक है, I'm just gonna get rid of it, because there's no point forcing, and I hadn't made much progress on it either. So I was like, इसको ख़त्म करते करते तो मेरी जान ही निकल जाएगी, so might as well let's just be. So yeah, that one I ended up just taking out of the project. And then the streetwear lipstick in the shade Runaway Russet. Now this is like an OG lipstick that I've had for a long time. This was my second tube when they discontinued the lipsticks and basically revamped everything. उसके पहले I bought this because I knew कि reformulate होने के बाद पता नहीं मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा. So I bought it as a backup, but I didn't end up using it much, and now it's like one of the older lipsticks that I have in my collection, because obviously वो खरीदने के बाद I bought so many other lipsticks eventually. So this kind of like I didn't end up using. I just kept it in my collection as is, and then I was like ठीक है, it's one of the older lipsticks, so let's get it out and let's start using it. And when I used it, I realized कि formulations have changed so much since 2015, 2016, 2017. We're like half a decade in now, and things have changed so much in terms of pigmentation, in terms of formulation, in terms of finish, all of that stuff. So this is a lipstick that I didn't enjoy using, and again, because I had just started using it, I didn't have much wear on it either which ways. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna declutter this because I don't enjoy using it, so what's the point of forcing myself to use it? So that ended up getting decluttered as well. So yeah, that's that. There are two products only that I decided to like eventually end up decluttering because yeah, it was not making much sense to have them around. Another lipstick, since we're talking about lipsticks, I thought कि might as well सब lipsticks का हम एक ही बार में ख़त्म कर लेते हैं. I'll share updates on all of them. One that I did not use much is the Avon Mark what is this called, a liquid lip lacquer matte. This is one that I enjoy using a lot with my Lakme Cherry Chic lipstick, which is also like got which has also got similar packaging. It looks just like this. It's from the 9 to 5 Primer Plus matte range. So this is the one that you know, I like using with this, not caramel cut but like Cherry Chic, which is the other shade that I have, which was a brown. So yeah, I didn't end up using this again much, like I said. So yeah, hopefully we're going to make more progress next time around. Like now that I'm doing this update, I'm gonna like start a new chapter, and yeah, in that chapter I hope that these products get more love. So yeah, that was that. Now let's move on and talk about some other things, because I feel like we're just talking about like these particular lip products. Let's move on to the Makeup Revolution Luxury Banana Powder. Now this is another one of the products that I've had for years, not because I've not used it. I have consistently used it over the years, but for एक ही डब्बा है which has got so much product that it takes forever. So what I did is I had actually decanted that particular product into like other loose powder के डब्बे. Like I had this K Beauty का डब्बा जो खत्म हो गया था इसका product पूरा, तो I put a lot of product in here. Then I also had the what's the name of the brand, Lawless, the Lawless loose powder ka dabba, which was a smaller one, so I put a lot of product there as well, and that's how I used to use them consistently. So now I have used up all of that. The Lawless ka dabba is empty, the Makeup Revolution ka dabba is also empty, and ye K Beauty ke andar na, I don't know if you can see, but itna bach gaya, which is actually not a lot. So yeah, this one I'm pretty damn sure that in the next update this is going to be empty as well, for sure, 100%. I think it's going to take me maybe like a month of consistent use to finish this up. So yeah, I'm pretty damn sure that this is going to be empty very soon. So that is an exciting update too. Also moving on next to a product that I feel like I have always gone back and forth on. Sometimes I like to enjoy it, sometimes I like to use it and I enjoy it, and sometimes I don't. That is the Lakme 9 to 5 Natural Finishing Powder. This is what it looks like. This is basically like supposed to be a loose powder, but to me this is a loose highlighter, because if you can see, it is a super duper shimmery product. So yeah, sometimes I don't like to use it just because I feel like the way I'm applying it, I get way too much product on my skin and then my whole face looks super shiny, which I don't like. I just like designated areas of my face to have a little glow and shine, but not my whole face. So yeah, and then बीच में ऐसा हो गया था कि I just put this somewhere and then lost it eventually inside my own house, and then I recently did find it back again. So I think because of that also I didn't get much use on this particular product, and I don't know if I want to give it a break or if I want to continue using it and like try to eventually finish it up. So we will figure that out too. Now moving on next to the last updates that we have, which are the most exciting updates. If you follow me on Instagram or like any other platform, actually not any other platform, it's just Instagram and YouTube. Those are the only two platforms I'm on, and even that's a lot to handle. So 2 is more than enough for me. But if you follow me on my Instagram, you would have seen this. You guys, I'm so excited to show this to you कि मतलब I don't even want to अच्छा cover and then show one, then be like ta-da, दूसरा वाला भी है. No, I'm so excited to show you these two pans that मुझसे रहा नहीं गया to show you both of them together. and it's very very exciting because this is the first bronzer that I hit pan on. I'm pretty sure I've never hit pan on a bronzer before this, and this is also the first blush I've hit pan on as well. These are two makeup products that you have seen on my channel literally since the beginning of my channel, because the first video that I have on my channel, which is from my 18th birthday, which was almost 5 years ago, these products were hauled in that video. So that's how old these are, and I have finally hit pan on them. I'm so freaking excited about it. It's obviously been a while since I did. I think I hit pan on the, was it the blush or the bronzer? I think it was the bronzer that I hit pan on in May, and then the blush I think I hit pan on before that. So it's been a while since like I've been waiting to film this update and show it to you, but yeah, I did give you guys a sneak peek on Instagram, I believe, on my stories. So those of you who are following me there would know already that this happened. I just wanted to like share a sneak peek there because मेरी excitement मैं control नहीं कर पा रही थी, and I thought कि अच्छा मेरे जो loyal viewers हैं who also follow me on Instagram, they should get a little bit of like, you know, a sneak peek. So yeah, I did that, but yes, I am so freaking excited, and I cannot wait to actually like use up the whole thing, because it's going to be my first like blush and bronzer that I have completely used up as well. So yeah, the pan is exciting, but trust me, the day when I completely use these up and they're going to be like completely empty and metallic, and the pan is going to show through, that's going to be like the best day of my life probably. So yeah, that is that for this update. And if you thought that this was an exciting update, let me show you what my next update is, and it's even more exciting. I mean, of course, this is very monumental and exciting, but the next update is also very exciting. So we have the Makeup Revolution Iconic Lights and Contour Pro palette, in which there are 8 shades in total. उसमें से एक shade तो पहले ही टूटा हुआ था, and then there are 2 shades which I know I'm not going to use, so we're not going to talk about that. But are you ready to see the rest of the pans? You guys, we have one product, that's the banana shade, which is completely gone. We have pan on the highlighter. This is also the first highlighter I've ever hit pan on, I'm pretty damn sure. We have pan on the contour shade, and we are very close to hitting pan on this shade as well. Like even today when I was using it, I have this shade today in my crease basically, and like all over my eyes, if you can see, and the indentation is pretty stark. I don't know if you can tell, but I was like thoda sa, bas thoda sa pan yaar, thoda sa, but nahi hua, koi nahi. These 2 shades so I'm not using at all, so inke baare mein I have nothing to tell you. This shade broke like a long time back when I was trying to like depot it, and then this shade I haven't used much. So I'm waiting to like hit pan on this, and then once I hit pan on this, maybe as much as this, then I will start using this as well, obviously. So yeah, very exciting, very excited to make more like progress on this particular palette. And this is the last product that I have to give you an update on for like my previous rotation basically. And now we're going to move on next and talk about what the next you know, products are going to be, which ones I'm going to continue to have in the project, which ones I'm going to add in, and all that stuff. So that is even more exciting than this particular update, if we're going to be completely honest. So yeah, let's dive right into that. Now out of the existing products that I have in my you know, which I just basically showed you, this particular palette is obviously going to be carry forwarded in, because I have so much great progress that I don't want to lose. So I am going to continue working on this particular one, and my goal is to completely use these 3 as well. I would say this one, obviously I know I'm going to hit pan on soon, and then this one also, if I hit pan on, I'm going to be so happy, and then use up this one. So that's going to be the goal for the next rotation, is to use up the highlighter, hit pan on this, and hit pan on this. And then this shade, I might make some progress on, I might not, it's fine, but that's the goal for the next rotation, is to work on this particular product. What else do we have? I am also going to be taking in these 3 products as well in the next rotation. These 2 I hopefully want to hit my goal on in the next rotation, where I want to use up the Caramel Cut Bullet lipstick, and hopefully use up the Fla Beauty liquid lipstick as well. So these two are definitely going to be going into the next rotation. And then I also want to basically focus a little bit more on this, and I know it's not going to happen without the Cherry Chic bullet lipstick, so that's going to be added into the project as well, where I'm going to focus on that too. So yeah, that's that. What else do we have? This one I'm going to give a break, even though I did mention that I do want to someday completely use up these two, but I do have other blushes, bronzers, and just products in general in my collection when it comes to face products that I also want to hit pan on. So before I focus on completely using this up, I want to give those love as well. It's not just like I want to give one product all the love and then ignore the rest of the stuff. So yeah, we're gonna have new blushes, bronzers, highlighters, stuff like that added into the project as well, which I'm very excited to share with you what those are going to be. This one I also decided to give a break. I have some powder highlighters I want to give more love, so maybe we're going to give this one a break, and eventually roll that back into the project pan at some point. And then this one obviously I'm also going to focus on completely using up. Like I said, it's just got 1 month of use left, and then this is going to be completely over. So yeah, I want to do that too. Those were the existing products that I wanted to share with you updates on. Now let's move on and talk about some of the new products. So starting with lipstick first, I have my PAC liquid lipsticks. I have Teddy Bear and I have Pretty in Pink. Now Teddy Bear is one that I was literally so close to using up, but for some reason I did not completely end up using it, and it did fall a little bit to the wayside. And I have been using this for the past couple of days, and for some reason I don't know where, but we magically have a lot of product inside this. So yeah, I don't really know कि और कितना टाइम लगेगा मुझे इसको यूज़ करने में, but I do want to focus on this and like completely use it up and get it out of my collection. Also, this was a product that I absolutely freaking loved earlier, but now I have kind of fallen out of love with it. I think it definitely has been reformulated, and I've spoken about this earlier, but isme there are like glitter sparkles for some reason, like not glitter sparkles but like shimmery particles. I don't know where that comes from, and I don't know why a liquid lipstick would have that, but yeah, I have noticed that with this specific shade, because I haven't noticed that with Pretty in Pink. But Pretty in Pink is like a coral bright shade that I know I don't end up using that like frequently, but I do want to, and I do want to eventually like again use this up. So that's why I'm adding it into the project, and my goal is I want to wear this as often as I possibly can, especially when I'm filming and stuff, because I know this is not a shade I would wear on a day-to-day basis to like office and stuff, but when I'm filming or when I'm going out with friends or stuff like that, I can definitely wear this. So I want to get more use out of it, and eventually at some point use it up. I just want to get more use out of it. So for now, my goal is that every single time I get the chance, I want to use this and focus on it and see how long it takes to use it up. My goal is not necessarily कि मुझे तुरंत के तुरंत like फटाफट से ख़त्म करना है, but I don't want it to like get lost in my collection and then me forgetting about it is not what I want. I really should happen. So yeah, that is that. I also want to focus on my Plum I Swear By brow definer. I did buy a backup of this because I did really enjoy using it, and I do really like it. I currently have it in my brows as well, and like you can see, it doesn't look like I have overly filled or overly defined brows, but it adds a little bit of color, a little bit of definition, and it like really like when you're like I have colored lenses, for example, or if I have makeup on my face and stuff like that, I don't want कि my brows should look super like blah. I just want them to like go with the whole face. So that's what I tend to use this for, and the reason I'm adding it in is because sometimes I just forget to use this. Sometimes I'm just doing a super simple makeup and then I feel like कि क्यों यूज़ करूँ, मैं नहीं यूज़ करना है मुझे and stuff like that. So then I just tend to not use it because of like laziness kind of. So I don't want that to happen. I want to continue to use this. And how much product do I have in here? This is also one of those things जो ना टूट गया नीचे से. So now it's broken, but I have a lot of it left. Can you see? इतना है मेरे पास, which is a lot, and I'm sure it's gonna take a while to use this. So I think technically it's a good thing कि मैंने इसको project pan में add कर लिया है. So yeah, we have this. And last but not the least, let's move on to the face products we have. So these are 3 new products I'm going to add on, actually 4. We have the NYX Bright Idea Illuminating Stick. Now this is another one of those super old products that I have, but I don't have a lot left in here, if you can see. So this is like a pink toned highlighter that I just want to again use and use up, and get done with it. So how I like to use this, and I feel like the way it works the best for me, is that I basically do my skincare and then I put this on the high points of my face, which is basically like this region, on both my cheeks, and then blend it and just leave it. And I don't do my makeup at home. Generally I do my makeup in my office washroom. So between the time when I put this on and then travel to work and then do my makeup, I have like 1.5 hour gap in between. So that way it kind of like gives me this nice glow of sorts, and I like to use this under makeup as compared to over makeup. But I feel like if I use this under makeup and then do my makeup immediately after, it might not look as amazing. But when you give it that like 1.5 hour gap in between, it kind of like dries down, blends into the skin, looks more seamless. And then when I do my makeup after, it looks much better. But it also gives you that lit from within glow on the skin, which I really like. So yeah, that's how I basically want to use this up, and I will be very heavily focusing on this in the next rotation, because I literally have been waiting to put this in and then eventually get this out of my collection too. So yeah, that is that. Moving on next to like a bronzer highlighter kind of products, bronzer blush kind of products. For blush, the next blush that I'm going to be focusing on is another one that I've had, I feel like, for a year maybe. I remember buying this when I think the second wave was on, when it comes to like COVID and stuff, and that is the Color Bar Matte Illusion Blush. This is in the shade Veiled Merlot. It's a beautiful nude pink shade that looks absolutely amazing, stunning on the cheeks. And yeah, this is one that I want to, my goal is to hit pan on this, which I know is a very lofty goal. I don't even know if it's gonna happen in 2022. Even if it doesn't, I have no problem, but I really want to focus on this product more, because I feel like when I first got it and I started using it, I was obsessed with it, and I got my friends obsessed with it too. Like not one of my best friends, my best friend in the whole wide world bought this because she tried it out as well and she loved it as much as I did. So she bought it as well, and both of us own the same blush, which is really super cute. Like, you and your best friend own the same blush. That's so cute. But yeah, I think after that I kind of like stopped using this pretty much. I started focusing more on the Colourpop blush, and this kind of like got lost into my collection. ऊपर से ये इतना छोटा सा compact है that you know, when you keep it with the rest of your makeup, it's just gonna disappear somewhere and पता भी नहीं चलेगा. So yeah, I did want to get this back out. I don't know if my Shop My Stash video is going to go up before this or after this, but this is also in my Shop My Stash, because I wanted to kind of get this back out of my collection, start using it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the blush. And again, like I said, my goal is to hit pan on it. I know it's not going to happen eventually, but that's the goal that I'm setting for now. So yeah, that's that. Moving on to the last two products that we have, it are contour and highlighters. So I have my Sugar Contour de Force face palette right here. I did have this in my Shop My Stash in the last rotation, and I discovered that the blush is not one of my favorite shades, and it's never going to be. So I've accepted that fact and I'm going to move on. But I love the contour shade and I love the highlighter. So these are the two products I'm going to be focusing on in the project pan. And again, my goal is to hit pan on both of these. Like you saw, I made great progress in the Makeup Revolution highlighter, and I want to replicate that with this one. And I think it's going to be great to use this, especially when I'm filming, because this is a shade that I love the way I look when I'm filming this, and the way like the lights hit it perfectly and stuff. I don't have it on today. Today all the glow that I have on my face is because of the sunscreen that I have going on underneath. But yeah, I love the way this highlighter looks on my face in pictures when I'm getting ready, on like special days, or even when I'm going out with friends and stuff like that. And the contour shade is like overall just a favorite. I love it to actually contour my face. I love it as an eyeshadow. So again, my goal is to hit pan on both of these, and because there isn't much progress in here, it's going to be even more exciting to make progress on here. And the day I hit pan on these, I'm going to be the happiest person in the whole wide world. So yeah, that's my goal for these two products right here. And you guys, this video is so long, it's 25 minutes long, and I've been talking non-stop pretty much. My throat is dry now, so it's time to go. But yeah, that's the project pan update that I wanted to share with you. The new products I'm adding in, I'm so excited about, and I'm so happy with all the progress that I made on the products in this particular like, you know, rotation, I guess. I don't know why I keep saying rotation. I think I've said rotation like 4 or 5 times in today's video, but what I meant to say is that in the previous like 2 to 3 months, the progress that I've been making, I'm so happy about that. So yeah, that's that for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'm gonna go now. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on my Instagram if you would like more sneak peeks, behind the scenes, and all of that stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.